We should say at the same time, what's going on, comic book familia? You want to say it with me?
What's going on,
Yeah.
comic book
You go,
familia?
hey, what's
Oh,
going
you
on?
got something right here.
Okay.
All right.
At the count of 1, 2, 3, we're gonna say, hey, what's going on, comic book familia? The Laguardias are back. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hey,
what?
hey.
No, you said we were gonna start with what's going on, comic book familia.
But I was gonna say, hey, hey.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna do that. You didn't tell me that
We'll just say
part.
what's going on, comic book familia.
Okay.
Okay. After I say 1, 2, then I'm gonna stop. Then we'll start. Okay.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2. What's going on, comic book familia? The Laguardias are back. We have another video. It's been a long time. If you don't know this person right next to me, I'm always messing this up. If you don't know the person right next to this, is my daughter Serena, and we do videos every now and then. She's in town, so we decided to do a video today, and hopefully it'll come out in a couple days.
Yeah.
Right?
Hanging out with the Laguardias.
Hanging out with the Laguardias. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's hanging out with the Laguardias. I'm going to have an intro video and everything so you know what you're looking at. So, like I said, we do these videos every now and then, and she's in town, so we decided to do a little video here. If you hear my birds chirping, they're chirping, so I apologize for that. Right? You got anything to say? What's been going on?
I'll be moving back.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully do more of these.
Yeah, she's going to be moving back, so hopefully, you know, we'll be doing more of these. Not every week. We just do these on special occasions, maybe like every couple of months or something like that.
Yeah.
Or whenever she wants to come on, she has an open invitation 24/7 to do videos with her old man. So, anything else going on that you want to talk about, like movie-wise or TV shows that you have interest in?
I mean, we both saw The Flash.
We both saw The Flash, so we're going to talk about it later on. Yes, yeah. I seen the sneak preview, and I think she saw the more finished product because they had like ending mid-credit scenes, which I didn't see at all. So I am going to see that movie again.
Yeah, so I got to see that in Texas.
Yeah,
it was a thing I got on an app called Telegram. This guy I follow, he posted about it, and I was just like, I haven't done this in a long time. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Waited in line, got good seats, got to see it. And it was
okay. We're gonna talk about it later on.
Okay, my bad.
So, one thing we're gonna talk about, and I'm gonna bring it up right now, is San Diego Comic-Con is coming up next month already. So we got about 40 days, 50 days, something like that, a little bit less than about 40 days for Comic-Con. It's going to be between July 20th and 23rd. It's at the San Diego Convention Center. You see a picture of it right here. San Diego Comic-Con, I've been going since she was 1 year old. So I've been going for 30 years now. It's going to be.
I thought you were going when I was just like 3 months old.
No, when we moved here, you were about a month old, and it was August. So I missed it.
You missed it.
So I went the next year. So it'll be about 30. I missed 1 year. So this is going to be like my 29th year then, if I missed 1 year. Yeah. So I've been going for 29 years.
Consecutive? Like
I missed 1 year.
Oh, when?
I don't remember when. It was like a long time ago, or 15 years ago. I just decided not to go this 1 year, you know, but now it's like a annual tradition. You know, we hopefully, you know, get to go every year. And I'm going to be hosting a panel this year, another panel.
Yeah,
you know,
the second one.
My second panel, and how to start a YouTube channel with my friends that are going to be on it from last year. And yeah, this one's going to be on Friday. Yeah, the exact same ones. My cousin's going to be moderating it though this year. Momo Comics 80. Shout out to my cousin.
Hey Rob.
Hey Rob. He said he'd moderate for us this year because I moderated last year and it was kind of hard for me to answer my own questions.
Yeah.
So he volunteered, and thank you very much. It's going to be on a Friday at 4 p.m. at the library. And
I'll be live streaming.
She'll be live streaming
if I get the time off work, and if I haven't already X, Y, and Z. But yeah, I'll hopefully be there and live streaming. Yeah,
hopefully she'll be live streaming so you can see it on Instagram. Yeah. But I recently saw some pictures of every year at Comic-Con. One of the traditions is the trolley system. They always put like covers on the trolleys. You know, it's a big thing, and they're always great looking pictures. So I did find some already, and we're going to take a quick look at them. She's never seen them before, but I saw them obviously because I had to get the slide ready. This one is it's most of them are going to be
Paramount Plus. Let's go.
Yeah, Paramount Plus looks like it's gonna be most of their prints on the side of the trolleys. On the right hand side, this is see Bumblebee. You see him right there.
They're making another Bumblebee movie. Is that Haley Steinfeld then?
I'm not sure who it is.
Love Haley Steinfeld.
But the middle one right here is the Star Trek Strange New World. This is before Kirk. It's a really good series. And the one on the left here is Evil. I've seen the first season of it, and it is evil. It's a weird show. I've never seen the seasons 2 and 3. And the one on the left is Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone, which was it was a good series. I really enjoyed it.
Is Evil scary?
It's scary.
I don't like it.
It's on TV, and it's just, oh my God. I've seen the first season. I haven't seen the second season because it bothered me that much. But here's some more trains.
Did you ever watch AHS?
American Horror Story?
Yeah.
I watched the first season, and it was just it just bothered me too much. I didn't really like it, so I didn't like it.
I didn't get bothered until Roanoke.
Oh.
That freaked me out.
So here's some more trains. The one on the left-hand side, you see a Scream. I'm not sure if it's a new movie or it's going to be a new TV series.
I think that's a TV series. It still has Courtney Cox in it.
No.
No?
They were on Netflix. They had their own series for a little bit, but they've started making movies again. So maybe they're making another one, or they can just be talking about the last movie that came out. The middle one is with Kiefer Sutherland. I haven't seen. It's called Rabbit Hole, and the one on the right is Billions. And then we have the bottom right hand side. We have
SpongeBob
SquarePants
with Patrick.
And I can't really see what this one is.
Monster High. No, Monster.
Yeah, Monster.
I thought you said Minster.
No, Monster High.
Monster High. And Transformers. So there will be
Transformers.
But that looks animated.
Yeah, it looks animated. So these are they show previews on the buses of what's coming up. And most of these shows that they have on the trolley, they're going to have their own panels at Comic-Con. Most of the time, they're going to have their own panels.
Transformers one, but it's the same old thing. The first two ones are good, and then the third one's always bad.
Yeah, but it's an animated one, so hopefully it'll be entertaining for kids too. And the last one is another one, Star Trek Lower Decks. This is an animated series. I highly recommend this show. It's really funny.
It looks like Rick and Morty.
These characters basically are, in every Star Trek show, they always show, like the Starship Enterprise, where the upper people are, like the captain and everything that's happening.
Yeah.
But there's always people underneath that have to take care of the ship.
Right.
And these
like
are
Scotty.
Yeah. And these are the people that do that. And actually these two characters, Boiler.
Can they see where you're pointing on the arrow?
Well, on the right-hand side. Okay. I'm talking about Lower Decks. Boiler and this other character right here, I'm drawing a blank on her name. They're going to show up in a live-action Strange New Worlds this year.
But she's the middle character.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, so they're going to show up live action, both of these two characters on Strange New Worlds. So it's a crossover, so to speak. And
you can see Bumblebee, and that's totally Haley Steinfeld. But that looks like, what's his name?
John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena.
So I'm not sure if it has to be a movie, I'm assuming.
If it's got Haley Steinfeld, I already know it's going to be amazing.
So these are, like I said, these are just shows and these come out on the metros, the trolley system of San Diego, and they'll be whizzing up and down the San Diego trolley system.
I love Bumblebee, but that's iCarly. They're doing
a remake of that. On the upper left-hand side, they're doing a reboot of iCarly.
That's what it is.
So, these are just like some of the shows that are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. And at the bottom left-hand side, this is Dungeons and Dragons. This was the movie that just came out about a year ago. Or not a year ago, but a couple of months ago. And this other right-hand side is
1923.
Yeah, it's a TV show with Harrison Ford. And I'm drawing a blank on this actor's name here. But these are just some of the, like I said, pictures that are showing up on trolleys in San Diego.
Cool.
And then now we are going to talk about the movie The Flash.
So, first of all, wait, hold on.
Okay.
For a DC movie, what rating do you give it?
I give it between, I didn't see the finished product.
Right.
So for now, until I see the finished product, I give it about a 7. It was entertaining.
That's so much nicer than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it between a 4.5 to 5.
Wow.
For DC.
Yeah.
DC's getting better.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Marvel.
No.
It was entertaining, but I was just like, I think the only reason I gave it a lower rating is because of something that happens. And I was like, how dare you?
So in this movie, it has nothing to do with the new shows that are coming up in the future from DC. This is like an Elseworld. like another alternate universe,
multiverse,
like a multiverse. Yeah. And I thought it was enjoyable. It's better than previous DC movies. It looks like they're going in the right path. But this actor, Ezra Miller, he's been getting in a lot of problems with the law.
I know he has, but he's such a good.
Yeah, so we don't know if he's going to show
up. Ezra Miller's not like he's doing bad stuff, but I'm like, you're so good.
We don't know if he's going to show up in any other type of movies after this, you know. But we'll see if the public likes this movie. This is coming out next week,
June 16th.
June 16th, so you'll be able to see it then. But yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10. It was entertaining, you know. So
spoilers.
We're going to talk a little bit about this movie. And if you don't want to hear spoilers, you can mute us until we're done. It's only going to be a couple of minutes. So
yeah, the only reason I gave it the rating I did was because in the movie when they're fighting, they're all fighting, and when she like asked about her cousin essentially, and he's like, "Oh, the baby didn't survive," and I was like, "You killed Superman." I was like, "Who are you?" I was so like, I just was shocked, and that's why I got mad at the movie. I was like, how dare you kill Superman as a baby? That's so messed up.
Yeah, and this all happened because Barry had to go back in time, and everybody knows the story about Barry saving his
butterfly effect.
Yeah, butterfly effect. But there were some cameos at the beginning. I won't mention which Justice Leaguer came out, and then there was a lot of cameos in the last battle scene too, like different worlds. Yeah. So it was an entertaining movie. I quite liked it, but she didn't like it as much as me.
If they just didn't kill Kal-El, Kal-El, I would have been a lot more okay. Like, but then I also would have been upset that they could have potentially turned him into a bad guy.
Yeah.
But it was just the fact, because you grow up with it, like you know Superman, and I was just like, you killed him.
Yeah, it was part of the plot, but he went back in time, and you know, everything went back to normal, so to speak.
Yeah. So, but that was wild though. Like, figuring out who the bad guy was, and when that came about, I was like, what? Yeah,
it was a good, entertaining movie. So hopefully DC is moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
But in the new Superman movie, they're not going to have the same actor. They just go in. The actor that plays Superman,
Henry Cavill,
he's not being the same Superman.
Oh yeah, because he was supposed to do The Witcher, but now Liam Hemsworth is doing The Witcher. Yeah. And it's all messed up. I loved him in The Witcher.
Yeah, but they're just going a different path for DC movies now, and like a whole new cast. I myself would have liked to have seen Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman still, and Henry Cavill.
She's not going to be Wonder Woman.
No, I'm not sure. You know, they're just going a whole. They're just wiping the slate clean, so to speak.
Why? They're doing like the first Wonder Woman was great. First Aquaman was great.
Yeah,
it's because of them. Like
well, you know, it's going to be a whole new group of people in charge. The person who directed Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm drawing a blank on his name.
I don't know.
But I'll put a name. I'll scroll his name under here. He's taking over DC, and he just wants to do things his way, you know, from slate clean, and you know, we'll see where it goes. It's going to be a couple years before they have the new movies.
It's kind of like after Endgame, like with Marvel, like it's like that was such a long journey, and I loved that journey, and I rewatched it, of course, especially during COVID, because like there was nothing to do. Not that we're not, anyways, but everything that's come out since Endgame, I'm entertained, but it's just not the same feeling.
Yeah.
Like like you said, the characters are leaving, and it's like DC has these good characters and these great actors. Why would you wipe that right now? Like,
one of the reasons they probably just didn't make the money they thought they was going to make.
Well, so it's DC. They're not making money.
You know, if they make a good movie, people hopefully will come. But you know, we'll talk about it in about a year or two and see what happens with it. You know, another movie.
Wait, are they taking away Aquaman too?
Everybody.
Everyone? Even Aquaman?
They won't even show him. They have a slate of movies that are coming out already. And Aquaman's not in it at all. And I don't think Wonder Woman is. But they have their plan. And, you know, before we criticize them too much, we'll just wait and see. You know, hopefully, maybe it'll be good. It'll surprise us. You know, I hope it is. Because any good movie, whether it's DC, Marvel, or independent, you know, movie, they help each other out.
Marvel's always just going to be outranking, even though I've been sad since the Endgame. It's still just going to outrank. I'm sorry. I'm biased. There it is.
And there's another movie that came out that I seen that she was mad that I didn't go see it with her. It was the Miles Morales Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
It was a really good movie. I'm going to go see it again. I highly recommend it. You know, hopefully I'll take her. If not, she'll go see it on her own. But another reason we're doing this because I always show new books that I recently picked up. These are modern books, and I just like these covers, and of course I read them all. And you ready to start showing them?
Sure.
Okay, first one up is Something is Killing the Children. This is the main character, Erica Slaughter. Basically, it's just there's no superheroes in this movie at all, but there are evil monsters that prey on children, and only children can see them. When you turn a certain age, an adult, you just can't see them. But
you know about them.
Well, the children do, but then when they grow older, they just forget about them, because it must have been like a dream, like
so it's like Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, but only Erica Slaughter, she can, and the people that she works with can see these monsters, an adult, and they're the only ones who are basically trying to save these children.
So, question though, can these monsters attack the adults?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But when they attack the children see them. But if you're an adult, all you see is a kid like flailing around, and you can't see them,
Okay. But she can see them.
But she can see them, and the people the house that she belongs to, they can see them also.
The house that she belongs to.
It's called the House of Slaughter. They just have other people. She's not the only character who kills monsters.
Just a special one.
Yeah, she's just like.
Do they come out at a certain time, or?
No, they just attack kids. whenever they feel like.
Are they from that planet, or did they come to that planet?
I don't think they've ever explained where they come from. But they're just around. But we can't see them. But children see them. So this is
That's terrifying.
Something is killing the children.
Does it show you what the children see?
Yeah.
Is it scary?
Yeah, they're scary looking monsters.
Okay.
Every now and then an adult can see it. I think they give them like some kind of, if I remember right, I could be wrong, they give them like an injection or something they're able to see it then. But most of the population don't, and they don't know what's killing these children. So Erica and the people she works with, they go to combat the monsters, but at the same time, nobody believes them or what they're doing. But they don't see the monsters.
But they see the kids flailing around.
Yeah, but they don't know what killed them. They think it's a human or an animal that killed them.
These people are stupid.
So you got to read the series before you critique it. So, anyway, show the next one.
I can comment on human stupidity though. Groot.
Groot.
I love Groot.
It is Groot. This is I'm trying to make on that good. This is by Scotty Young. Sorry, one of my favorite artists. So I'm always liking Scotty Young covers. So that's why I picked this one up. Show the next one. You can't read this right now. Read it later.
Just looking at it.
This is Wonder Woman. I just like the cover. I'm not sure who the artist is, but I thought it was a cool looking cover. She's like
blonde hair.
Yeah, it's just like sunlight's reflecting off of her. I thought it was a cool looking cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So next up, we have another Scotty Young.
Sorry.
Yeah, whenever there's a Scotty Young book for pre-orders, advanced orders, I always get them because I just find them quite enjoyable. And of course I read them.
I like this one.
This is
Maleficent.
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 Yeah, I always have problems pronouncing that word. I don't know why. But this is stories, continuation of these characters like villains, and they've had Scar already.
Oh, really?
And now they're having this one. I haven't read it yet, so this is by Dynamite Comics. So I think it's cool looking cover. So that's another reason I got it.
I like Maleficent. Angelina Jolie did a fantastic job.
I've never seen that movie. There's so many movies you should just miss some. So come on, show the next one.
Can I say my little side note?
Sure.
So I think she did a great job in that. And also, side note for me, that is my mom likes to dress up as Maleficent for Halloween when she
does.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. She has a really good costume.
Yeah. Cool.
But, yeah.
All right. This is another Scotty Young cover. This is the Avengers, and Scotty Young just does great drawings of kids from Marvel. So that's why I pick it up. I thought it was. I always like the cover.
Oh, it's the new Captain America.
Yeah. Falcon. Yeah. So. This is
me,
Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I thought it was a cool looking cover.
Yeah, this one's cool.
Yeah. Now this is Spider-Boy. You probably don't know much about him. He was just introduced recently.
Oh.
Nobody knew he existed, obviously.
What's recently, like a year?
A month or two.
A month or two.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So this is the second printing of this comic book. If you don't know what that means, it's basically when there's a first printing, if it's so popular, they go into second print. Okay.
I know what it means.
So they're going to have a third printing of it now.
Really?
Yeah. So
he's got more eyes.
Yeah, he's a kid, and they don't know. They're going to do his origin in Edge of Spider-Verse 3, which is coming out, I believe, this week. So, and the last one is another Scotty Young book. This is Magic from the X-Men.
Oh, I was gonna say this kind of reminds me of that girl from How to Train Your Dragon, the girl from the twins. That's what it reminds me of.
And I have 2 CGC books. I'm not going to show them here because this is going to be a big blur, but I'm going to pop it up between us. First one is Edge of Spider-Verse #1.
Mm-hmm. It's Scotty Young. Right?
It's a Scotty Young books, of course.
It looks like Scotty Young.
And the last one is Edge of Spider-Verse #1, but this one came out in 23. The first one came out in 22.
The Spider Pig.
Yeah, Peter Porker.
Peter Porker.
Yeah, so I
know. And who's that?
You find this. That's Silk. She's a character that created about 4 or 5 years ago. She was bitten the same time Peter Parker was bitten.
Oh.
But they never showed her character. It was the person, there was somehow, I forgot her origin, but she was bitten at the same time Peter Parker was bitten, but she was in prison for a long time. And she recently escaped. So she's got almost, she's a spider person. Everybody knows about Silk now who's ever into comic books, so that's the character there. And the last one is Miles on the right next to Silk. And Spider-Gwen too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it in between us because there's too much of a glare. So anything else you need to talk about or want to talk about?
Haley Steinfeld's in that new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, Haley Steinfeld plays Spider-Gwen in the new Spider-Man movie with Miles Morales. It was a good movie. I'm definitely going to see it again. It's quite enjoyable. So like we said, this is just, we do this every now and then whenever we feel like it, just talking about comic books or anything else that's happening. The weather here sucks, by the way, right now. I don't know what's going on.
The sun's peeking out finally.
But it's been over a month, and this is so unlike San Diego. So hopefully,
said that in the news.
Yeah.
But it was like the lowest for
a long time.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the time next month, July, during our birthdays, during Comic-Con, the weather will be nicer because that's one of the main attractions to Comic-Con. And to me, it's the nice weather. Even it's not too hot and it's not too cold most of the time.
I'd be okay if it was overcast though.
Yeah, sometimes when you're standing outside waiting in line.
Yeah. I'd be okay with overcast.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping my transfer doesn't go through until the end of July because I've got the vacation for our birthdays and then Comic-Con.
Yeah. So. We hope we're going to be going on vacation for our birthdays. We're not going to say where we're going. I will post it on Instagram when we get there, hopefully. Fingers crossed, because she works for the airlines and we go standby.
Yeah.
So long as there's an available seat, our birthdays are only like 3 days apart.
July 4th and then July 7th.
July 4th and July 7th.
I just said that.
Yeah, I know. So,
how old are you turning this year, Bud?
I'm going to be 64 this year.
I'm going to be 31.
So,
yeah.
I thought she was going to be born on my birthday.
Yeah.
And the doctor said no, it was like false labor or something like that. I was told she was already
Braxton Hicks.
Yeah.
Maybe?
I was told she was already letting me down even before she was born.
Because it's my fault.
Yeah. So
you could have had a C-section.
Yeah, but I mean, I was fine.
Anyways,
the important thing that you came out healthy.
I was supposed to be born on the 12th. So you don't know that?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that. Mom told me that.
Okay.
I was supposed to be born on the 12th. So I still came a couple days early.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So anything else that we want to talk about? You have any questions about movies coming up or the Marvel?
I'm excited to move home just because I'll be home.
Yeah.
And ramen and baseball season. We're in baseball season. That's why I'm wearing my Giants thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yep. Yeah. We're going to go to games. I already located when the San Francisco Giants are going to be in town, and we're going to go to a game. I love baseball. Yeah, we're big baseball fans, so we're going to check out the Padres when they play the Giants, and hopefully it's a good win for our Giants. Yeah. So I don't follow anything other than that. But I like. He raised me on San Francisco stuff. Yeah. Giants, 49ers. Not really basketball, though. Golden State Warriors. Yeah, you didn't really do basketball with me. Yeah, they weren't that good back then. Yeah. It wasn't until Steph Curry came into the picture that it was he kind of started talking to me about it more. Yeah. I know he followed it, but I was just whatever. Yeah. But yeah, definitely love the 49ers. Yeah. Love the Giants. Yeah. And we used to go to do baseball when I was younger. Yeah, I had season tickets. You had season tickets? Yeah, only for 20 games. Oh, I didn't realize that. I just thought we were just going because you just were we're going to a game. And I'm okay. Yeah, when the Padres first came, their first year, I got season tickets, but it was only a 20-game plan. So I got the first 20 games. It was pretty cool, a whole new stadium and stuff like that. So I'm talking about when I was younger. Oh, when we were younger, we used to go to Qualcomm Stadium. Yeah. I lost a tooth there. Yeah, that was an old
beat up stadium. Man, that thing was in bad shape.
I liked the circle thing.
Yeah.
That you walked up.
The rotunda that they had there.
Yeah.
You know, the circle thing.
I mean, Petco Park is really nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
You know, the jewels of downtown.
Yeah.
And speaking of Petco Park, San Diego Comic-Con always, well, not always, but we'll see if they do it this year, but they always have something inside Petco Park during Comic-Con. Because Comic-Con basically takes over the whole downtown.
Yeah.
The Gaslamp, there's the convention center, and then right across the street is the Gaslamp district.
Yeah.
And on the right-hand side is Petco Park.
And like something, is it Lou Mickey's or whatever? That restaurant always gets taken over to.
Tin Fish.
No.
On the right-hand side, yes, it's Tin Fish. It used to be Tin Fish.
Oh.
It's not. It's like a Mexican burrito place now.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
It is. It's that one.
No, Dad. It's a fancy restaurant. It's called something Mickey's.
Okay.
But anyways.
So, but both places are taken over.
Yeah.
You know, and other restaurants too. That's when Hollywood basically comes down and they show.
Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make it into a fun place to be.
Yeah.
Just to say that.
There's so much to do outside too.
Yeah.
Like there's always fun stuff. Like it was like what, like a couple years ago we got the ancestry stuff.
Ancestry.
Yeah.
Oh, that was in the back of the convention center.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They still do cool stuff.
Yeah.
And like it was funny because I got an email like 3 days later. You might be related to this man. There's 50%. And I'm like, it was him. And I'm like, he's my dad. Of course I'm related to him. It was just funny.
So if anybody, whoever checks out this video, and if you're coming to San Diego Comic-Con for the first time, I am going to be doing another video, hopefully with a couple of my friends, talking about what's coming up for this San Diego Comic-Con 2023. So yeah, it's an event of the year for anybody who's into comic books and movies and TV shows.
Oh yeah.
If you've never been, if you can make it one of these years, I highly recommend at least going once. You know, that's unlike 29 times like me.
Also, this is just adding on to like how they do things in the Gaslamp too. They always have subsection for me, Ghibli. They always have a Ghibli movie that they show. And Ghibli is like, it's kid movies, but it's like the Disney version, just with Ghibli.
I'll see if I can find a picture of what she's talking about and put it on the screen.
Howl's Moving Castle is my favorite one.
Yeah.
So that's the one. But they have it in the old theater downtown.
Yeah.
So, and they always do it there. And there's always like a Q&A afterwards. And it's just really fun. And another subsection for me, Howl's Moving Castle is my favorite movie out of all of them. Calcifer is my favorite character. The person who voices Calcifer is Christian Bale, who is my favorite Batman.
Oh, okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
Kind of. So as you can see, when we do these videos, we make fun of each other. We put each other down. You know, that's just the way some of our relationship is when we just joking around.
Yeah.
So obviously we're just joking around with each other. But yeah, until next time, everybody, once again, this is Hanging Out with the Laguardias. We'll probably see you after Comic-Con. We'll do maybe a recap of how it was, what we liked and what we didn't like.
When I'm fully moved here.
When she's fully moved here, and maybe we'll talk about the Giants Padres game that we went to, hopefully.
It'll be middle of August, I think, that they're here.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, everything else, whatever, piques our interest. We just do this, because we care about each other. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, until next time, everyone. If you like what you see, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button, and leave a comment. And share it. And leave a comment if you want to. Until next time, everybody, be safe and take care. And go read a comic book. Bye.
Bye.
And we are back.
I forgot something.
She forgot something. So if you watch this whole video, there's an extra scene at the end, like a mid-credit scene.
Yeah.
So this is our mid-credit scene. Take it away.
So I'm not going to be here for Father's Day. So I got you. I know. I'm sorry. I'm in town for my badging right now, but I got you a present.
Thank you.
So close your eyes. Open your eyes.
All right. I don't play much video games, hard to believe since I'm so much into comic books, but I do have a Nintendo Switch, right?
Yeah.
And I only have one game. So she knows I like Mario Kart, so she got me this. Thank you so much, Mija.
You got it.
Yeah, I want to see what my other daughter brings me. I'll show that afterwards. Just kidding.
You suck. I'm going to take this back.
Okay. Oh, just kidding. She hates it when I say that, but I just couldn't resist. Like I said, we tease each other all the time. She's my only daughter and my favorite daughter, so, right?
Well, let's hope I'm your only daughter.
So
someone else pops up, right?
So yeah, I got this. I'm going to play it. I love Mario Kart. And I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully, I don't get tired of it really quick. So
yeah.
I just like the artwork, the graphics of these videos, and they're nice and easy to play, if you ask me. So just driving around in circles, so nice and easy for me. But once again, thank you very much. Love you too. Until next time, everybody. This is the final. No more scenes after this. We're not going to come back. So be safe, take care, and see you probably sometime in August. Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.